Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. We are continuing on exactly from where we left off, so we're going to pick up our next order here now. And let's see what we have. Repair all running gear faults. Oh, that's gone. Loud exhaust. Controlling the car feels loose. Repair all running gear faults. Brake system needs fixing. Put in new engine oil and filter strange noises from the engine bay. And brake system needs fixing. Let's go for this one. Seems to be the most interesting one that is available. Car's in actually pretty good condition. Anyway, we'll move it to lifter A. We'll get her up on lifter A. Aha. Right. Oil filter. Change and drain oil. Idler roller B. Well, this is not going to be a long job. I thought it was going to have a lot more stuff to do. Don't tell me I have to get the oil filter from above, do I? I freaking do. The first time I'm preempting it. Oh, wait a minute, sure, I have to drain the oil. I forgot about that. Yeah, so we didn't put it up for no reason. Alright, we'll drain the oil. Alright, let's get this oil filter off. Oil filter rot. And I'm guessing it's a roller down here. There it is there. Right, okay, let's get the fan off. And that roller off. Belt off. And now we can get roller B off. Okay. Let's buy the parts. So oil filter, this one, and roller B. There we go. Get the oil filter back in place. And now we'll come down here. I really thought this job was going to be a little bit more intricate, but apparently not. And finally we get the fan back on. Not forgetting to refill it with oil. We must not forget to do that. There we go. Well, she took a lot of oil. Okay, that's the job complete. Yep, all done. Okay, I'll finish it. We spent 95 on parts and we're getting 200 back. Sweet. And we're nearly at our next skill point as well. Let's pick up the next job. Brake system needs fixing. Car does not start. Engine power has failed. Poor brake performance. Controlling the car feels loose. And sloppy car steering. Fixed suspension clunks and rattles. Excuse me. Loud exhaust on a Merc. I wonder. I'm nearly tempted to go for this one. Another quick handy one. Let's pick it up. Oh my god, who would get a Merc that looks like that? Jesus Christ. Okay. Exhaust manifold, front exhaust pipe. Right. We should be able to work most of that from here. There's the manifolds. We will have to get her up on the lift to get the next part off. On my ear. Front exhaust pipe. Right. Now let's buy parts. Right, it was M119, wasn't it? Intake manifolds. So exhaust manifolds. I am not seeing it. Fuel rail. There's the engine block. I'm not... Oh, there it is, there. I'm right over it. God, I'm blind. Front exhaust pipe. There's the exhaust pipe as well. Sweet. Okay. Let's get the front exhaust on. There we are. Replaced. Bring the car down. We can lower it to the ground as well. Now we'll get the manifold back on. The exhaust manifold, that is. Not the intake manifold. That's it. Job complete. Done. Done. Sweet. So we spent 725 on parts and we're getting 1275 back in profit. Well, not profit, but that's our bill. And we are up to 3000 XP, which means we have a new skill point. So we're going to go for this OBD scanner, which can be used on newer cars. It should really help in identifying potential problems. Well, not potential. It should help with identifying problems with orders. Alright, let's pick up our next job. Let's have a look at this 4x4. Actually, wait, before I do that, is there any of these with a bonus experience? Nope. Okay. Hello, I bought a brand new Olsen Grand Club. It's a great car. In the ad it said the car is great for off-roading, but I have an impression that driving an SUV on the sand dunes was not a good idea. Something is scraping and I noticed a leak. Please do something about it. I need the car for an off-road trip with my friends this weekend. Right, because this is probably going to take a hell of a lot longer, and I'm thinking it's going to run over the 20 minutes, we're going to go for this one straight away because we get bonus XP from it. Engine power is failed, so we're going to go straight for that. So the rest of this episode is probably going to be short, quick orders, is probably what we're going to do. Now, was there a list with this? There was. Oh, sweet. It's just a two-part. So let's move it to lifter A. Get her up on the lift. I can't even remember what did we highlight? What was wrong with the damn thing? Intake manifold and throttle. Alright, so we can access all of that from here. Throttle. And we need to take off the fuel rails. Another one over here. And now we can get the intake manifold off. Look at the amount of screws on that. I am glad we have that 100% boost to screwing and unscrewing speed. Sweet. V10B. Intake manifold V10B. Let's see if we can find that. V10B. I have a feeling it's that way. Engine head cover, fuel rails, engine head cover, gearbox. Why am I not seeing exhaust anywhere? Oh, intake manifold. That's what we're looking for. It's not exhaust. It was the intake manifold. Right. Now we need the throttle. And I'm not seeing that either. I wonder what that was named. Air filter cam gear, engine block, engine cover, engine heads. What was the throttle named? Well, let's get the intake manifold back on anyway, and we'll come back to the throttle. Throttle V8, that would do it. Throttle V8, V10, throttle V6, throttle V8, there we go. Sweet, and that should be that job done. Get her down off the lift. And market complete. We spent 780 on parts and we're getting nearly 1,000 back. Cars incomplete. The fuel rails. Every time there's always something. Okay, now it should be complete. Alright, we should have time for another job or two, so let's go and see what we have available. Any of these with bonus XP, that's what we're looking for first. There's one. That's the one we're going to go for. Repair all running gear faults, controlling the car feels loose, and brake problems. Okay. Let's take that bad boy. We'll put her on the test path. That's first, anyway. And we'll get an idea of what the brakes are like and so on and so forth. Well, the front brakes seem to be okay, so the question is it with the back brakes? Yes, it most certainly is, and on the passenger side. Get a look at the front suspension now, which seems to be pretty okay. Doesn't seem to be too bad at all. What's the back suspension like? I hear some rattles there. Oh wow, yeah. Back driver side. Very bad condition. Alright, let's get her on lifter A. And, right, let's mark off what needs to be done. Brake problems. Right. I wonder what that part is. Be interested with that. I'm not going to access any of this from the engine bay. Wonder, could it be a bushing? Could be a bushing. Right, we are going down to the brake disc, so let's get the caliper off, which is alright. Brake pads are alright. Brake disc ventilators. Outer tie rod, you're coming off. Inner tie rod is coming off too, so that we can get at the steering rack. Let's get this wheel off. Actually, let's take all the wheels off first. Brake drum, that definitely needs replacing. Brake shoes need replacing. Do I see? Does my eyes deceive me? Nope. This has to be stripped down. Solid rear drive axle. Definitely needs doing. but also rear axle housing B. Spring. What? Oh, I have to get the bushings out. That shock looks like it needs to be replaced. Okay, and I think everything else on, yep, looks fairly good. Let's move up the front here again. And we'll get the outer tie rod here. Oh, the inner tie rod needs to be replaced. Steering rack. End link B. Right. Now to buying parts. Brake. It was just brake pads, wasn't it? One set of brake pads. Set of brake shoes. Brake disc ventilators. I think we needed a brake drum. I'm not sure about that though. Link B. Steering rack. We also need one of those. Spring. We need a leaf spring. We need a spring plate, and we needed 2 U-bolts. Knuckle housing, I can't remember. I think it was B, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, tie rods. Actually, yeah. We need an inner and an outer. So rod, 1 inner, 1 outer. Or was it 2 inner? Let's buy a second inner just in case. Housing B. No, just housing. We'll come back to that in just a couple of minutes. Alright, first thing, steering rack in. Inner tie rod. Outer tie rod. Brake disc ventilators. And the caliber. Okay, that's that looking pretty good. Front end link B. I did buy one of those. Inner tie rod, this is new. Outer tie rod was fine. We didn't need brakes. Okay, fair enough. Now to the back here. Get the leaf spring in. Knuckle housing B. I don't have one of those. Right, so I need to buy one of those. Knuckle housing B. Knuckle housing B. There we go. I was right with that. Wheel hub 4. Solid rear drive axle. Solid rear. Get that bad boy in place. And I think the drum cylinder was fine. I think the brake shoes were fine. Although I could be wrong about that. Alright, let's move on to leaf spring plate, U-bolts. Of course, not forgetting the bushings, small rubber bushings. I bet I'm going to need a new one for that. I can feel it. What shock do we need? Shock absorber B. Alright. Rubber. Let's just buy 5 of them. And shock. Rear shock absorber. It was B, wasn't it? Goldfish memory. Shock absorber B. Yep. Alright, let's go over the other side. Get that back up and running. Brake drum. Put a new one in there. And that should be... should be the job done. Let's just take a look just in case. Alright, all of this is done. All of this is done. Brake problems. Haha! Wunderbar! Right. Let's get the front wheels on. Alright, let's lower her down. And that should be the order complete. Alright, we spent 1,500, we're getting 3,400 back. Good profit margin, very good profit margin. We didn't get a skill point, or did we? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Okay. Right, we're going to leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I would really, really appreciate it. My name is Winters, and I'll see you next time. So until then, adios.